Wow, that was fucking weird. Wow, that was weird. Maybe I gotta find a better app to use than Streamlabs to do this. Let me make sure the thing is over here. All right. Hello. Come on in, Boomerites. How we doing? It is I. Wait for it to kind of catch up with the traffic that comes in. I can't really see chats until like a minute in, or even how many viewers there are until it's like a minute in here. But welcome. How's everybody doing? Hello, there we go. Now it's catching up. Okay, hello everyone. Simon, hello. Hey, King Boomer Muppet, how was Athens? Athens was fantastic. That whole trip to Greece was... I had very high expectations and they surpassed them by a lot. So, it was very good. Can everybody hear me okay? Just want to make sure my sound's all right. What's up, everybody? It's good to see that the chat thing works on the screen, so you guys can be famous. At least on the channel. Curtis Hart, hi, I hope you're okay. Have you had a good week? I have, thank you. I'm from England. Where are you from? I am obviously from the United States, but I am originally from the state of Maryland, the same state that Daniel and Spencer from Embrace the Suck 21 are from. That was the whole way I discovered their channel. It's because I saw their thumbnail on a video that popped up on my feed. And in the background, they had a Maryland flag. So I immediately clicked on it because I was like, oh, these guys are from Maryland. Let's check out and see what they're doing. And that's how this channel started, because I was like, why are they only reacting to British stuff? And I was like, well, I don't know much about that stuff. Let me react to one. And then that's how this whole thing started. So, before I start looking at the chat a little more, this is, so you can ask me questions, something you want to know about me or the Queen. That's one half of it. The other one is I need suggestions for reactions. I'm kind of running thin on those these days. Mostly it's my fault because, I've been doing a lot of vacation stuff. But it's right here. Suggestions for reactions. That's what I have. In-Betweeners, Top Gear Vietnam, Top Gear Argentina, and Paul Whitehouse, because apparently I need to check out more of his stuff. So if you got more, just throw them in the chat. I got the pen right here. So... Hello, Ian from Berkshire, United Kingdom. Do a video trying UK snacks. I'll have to order some of those. All right, Debbie. UK snacks. An Idiot Abroad. I've actually seen quite a few of those. And they're hilarious. Big Carl Pilkington fan. In-Betweener movies, I will get around to that. Friday night dinner, I actually did have that written down, but I will write it down again. Hello, wow, there's almost 200 of you, wow. Up.
Scott Jerem donated £5 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Scott Jerem. Says keep it up. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. £5. The England versus Italy football game is now on, you muppet. I was not aware of that. But I will be rooting for England. I'm not even sure I get that here. I'll have to check it out. Lots of requests for Lee Evans. Still game, I got that. I'm going to be doing another one of those soon.
Steve Barlow's Rotten Crotch donated £2 through Super Chat. React to Joey Diaz sleeps with a one-legged woman.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat. I'm writing down Joey Diaz, one-legged woman. That title alone is making me laugh. Saya, thank you for the $2. Are you from the United States?
Saya Diokite donated $2 Canadian through Super Chat.
Oh, Canadian dollars.
Thank you for existing, pal.
Thank you very much. I actually stopped our trip to Greece. We had to make a our connecting flight went to Montreal. So that was, we were in Montreal for about 15 minutes because our first plane was late. We had to run to the second plane. So that was, we made a 15-minute pit stop in Montreal. So that was pretty cool. Ricky Gervais song Equality Street. Okay. Gervais.
Mark Connell donated €5 through Super Chat. Have a look at Celebrity Juice, a game show with a twist, pretty adult too lol. You will love it.
Alright, thank you for the super chat. Mark Donald, I'll take a look at it.
Kianot donated €2 through Super Chat. React to Father Ted, legendary TV show.
Father Ted, okay. Thank you for that.
Young Sinatra donated £1.79 through Super Chat. React to Cream by David Firth, please. Praying gesture.
Praying gesture, I like how it said that at the end. Cream by David Firth. Okay. Now, the Father Ted, I believe I did do one. I'm not, it might have gotten taken down, but I did do, what was that, like, I hear you're a racist now, Father one? But that was the only one I did a reaction to, so I'll try to look up more Father Ted. Cream by David Firth, I have no idea what that is. Never heard of David Firth, but this is good. I've already filled up an entire page almost. The Peep Show. I remember seeing a couple comments on the Peep Show. And the It Crowd is another one. I've been getting a lot for those. What else do we got here? Chubby Brown, King Thong. Chubby Brown. I haven't done Chubby Brown in a while, so. Me and the Queen really like that one. Very outrageous guy. Wow, there's almost 250 of you. That's crazy.
Sayadiokite donated $5 Canadian through Super Chat. I'm American but in Canada right now. Also
Okay.
Keep it up. You are a great YouTuber, smile.
Thank you, Say. I really appreciate you.
Harry Milton White donated £4.49 through Super Chat. You gotta watch Peep Show and IT Crowd after In Between Us, bro. I think you'll love them.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot for Peep Show and It Crowd, but thank you for the super chat, Harry. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Faulty Towers. I always get crap for that because whenever I do type something that involves faulty towers, it's
John Price donated £5.
Thank you, John.
Super chat.
I always spell faulty towers wrong. I don't know. I think there was a woman who follows me on Instagram that actually pointed that out, so thank you for that.
Brandon SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. React to Phone Jacker Series 1 compilation, please.
Okay, that's a... I did one Phone Jacker, but... Should I do a compilation, though? Or should I do... one bit at a time? That's... Sometimes when I do compilations, I get comments that say I don't... I shouldn't be doing compilations. I should be doing one bit at a time kind of thing. So, but I'll write it down. Blackadder, of course, Blackadder. This is page 2, so we're doing good. I was only here for Queen Boomer. I'm sorry, RW. She's busy at the moment. The Young Ones? What's that? Frank Skinner? Reacting to a Bill Burr stand-up. Maybe I should.
Neil UK donated £5 through Super Chat. You could react to Harry and Paul Nelson Mandela's Smack and Crack Party Pack.
Okay, Harry and Paul, thank you for the donation. I'm just going to write Harry and Paul, Nelson Mandela. Wow, you guys are crazy with the Super Chats today, man. It's a 28-minute long Phone Jacker video. Okay. Thank you, Brandon. There it is.
Brandon SC
the show
donated
bottom.
£1.79 through Super Chat.
Ryan.
It's 28 minutes long, the Phone Jacker video, haha.
The show bottom. Is that the name? The show bottom or just bottom? I don't know. Somebody said it was bottom, so. React Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch. That's a hell of a name. React to Kev Bloody Wilson. Do you fuck on first dates? Okay. Kevin Wilson. First dates.
Benjamin Handry donated £5 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Benjamin. I'm trying to get to the regular chat, but I wasn't expecting so many Super Chats, so sorry if you feel like you're being ignored. I'm not trying to, but if somebody, obviously if somebody sends a Super Chat, I got to address that first. Bottom. It's just bottom. Okay, got it. I got it. Just bottom. Yeah, Kevin Bloody Wilson is brilliant. That's good to hear. Monty Python's The Holy Grail. I've had requests for that before.
Stephen Woodall donated £2 through Super Chat. Harry and Paul, American Car Salesman.
Okay. Harry and Paul.
Debbie M donated £5 through Super Chat. Little Britain is so funny. Awkward, inappropriate, it's hilarious and so British.
Thank you, Debbie. Little Britain, okay. Got it. Harry and Paul, American Car Salesman sounds fantastic. Rod Gilbert's Missing Luggage. Is that how you spell Rod Gilbert, though? Looks a little
Brandon
off.
SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. More football chant video reactions.
More football chant reactions. Okay, Brandon. Those are kind of hard to come by now, actually.
Sean Findley donated £10 through Super Chat. Watch the Edinburgh Tattoo, Highland Cathedral, and hope you both come to Edinburgh one day in August when the Tattooing Festival, Scotland, Black Flag. Also listen to Sunshine on Lethal Proclaimers.
Edinburgh, Highland. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. Edinburgh, Tattoo, Highland Cathedral.
Ed J donated £2.
Wow, you guys are crazy.
Chat. More Frankie Boyle, please. Love the reactions.
More Frankie Boyle? Definitely. Now, when it comes... I'm going to actually stop reading for a second. The football chants videos, it's actually hard to come by to find more of those because most of the ones that I reacted to are the only ones that are pretty much up. I have a hard time finding newer ones, so I'll really try hard this time though. But
Reese Sutherland donated £2 through Super Chat. Watch Kev's Christmas crackers from the show, Derek.
Kev's Christmas crackers. I'm aware of that show. It's hilarious.
Oliver Bengilly donated £10 through Super Chat. Hey, just wanted to say hello. So many good suggestions.
Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate that. My pug is tongue punching.
McT donated £5 through Super Chat. My pug is tongue punching its spark box. FYI, cheers.
Thank you, Mick. Okay. Morley Evans. I'll do Morley Evans. Actually, Mike Gadd, the Derek outtakes I tried to do, but they were blocked by YouTube. There was no way I could put up that reaction. I tried to do it because I have seen a couple episodes of Derek, because I'm a big Ricky Gervais fan. Ivor Tinky Winky. I have seen Life's Too Short. Most of the Ricky Gervais stuff I have seen. That's like the only Englishman who I was well aware of before this channel started getting going.
Chris Nation donated £2 through Super Chat. Bottom Series and Bottom Live Shows legendary show.
Bottom Series and Bottom Live Shows. Okay.
Lad and Dad Detectorists donated £5 through Super Chat. The Royal Family is an early 2000s comedy hit 3 series and loads of Christmas specials. One of the biggest well-known in UK.
The Royal Family? Okay. Royal, is that must be a special way to spell it. Okay. Royal Family. Okay, before I go any further, God, you guys are crazy with the Super Chats. Thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. Now, before I go further with suggestions, I'm actually flipping the pages over because, as you can see, they've gotten filled up. I saw that one, Mr. Smith, so Kevin Bridges. But I wanted to say that recently, yesterday, me and the Queen were actually looking up flights to London. So we're actually kind of in the preparation stages of making a visit over there. I don't know if you guys want us to come, but we want to see the UK and Ireland too, so we're starting to look into that.
Brandon SC donated £4.49 through Super Chat. Your reaction to the "If you're watching on the telly you're a sea" chant was absolutely amazing. Also, how you didn't know who Jimmy Savile was, lol.
Yeah, I had no idea who Jimmy Savile was. That's one of my favorite moments because I think that was the hardest I ever laughed in a reaction. Whoa. What is going on here? Sorry. But yeah, that was the hardest I ever reacted to or laughed at something. I thought that was one of the funniest, like top 5 funniest things I've ever seen, and I was not expecting that.
Jay McChee donated £4.49 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Jay. Big Katana, big fan. I react to your American stuff, so I'm the opposite, but your shit makes me howl. Thank you.
Kitana Adele donated £4.49 through Super Chat. Big fan. I react to American stuff, so I'm the opposite. But your SHT makes me howl.
Yeah. Catherine Wilkins, travel to the UK in summer, dark in winter. That is actually the plan. It was either the times we're thinking about coming is obviously the summertime or late spring, early fall. One of those three.
Martin Leach donated £5 through Super Chat. Only Fools and Horses and Faulty Towers voted the best ever comedy shows in the UK and should get on them. Smiley face.
I'm going to write down Only Fools and Horses. Thank you very much for the Super Chat, Martin. But, yeah, it's either going to be summertime or late spring, early fall. And the reason for that being is me and Queen Boomer, we absolutely hate the cold. So we do not want to go over there when it's cold. I actually moved to Florida so I didn't have to deal with cold anymore. It's one of my banes of existence, the cold.
Ricky donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Moa are in between us, champagne bottle.
Thank you, Ricky A. More in-betweeners are coming. That's like... I try to put them out like 2 times a week, and it's still... Everybody's like, more. So, thank you for the Super Chat. Katana Adil hit me up to collab in the UK. You got a check mark, so... I'm actually going to write your name down and check out your channel. Katana Adele. I've never seen anybody in my chat with a check mark before, so I got to check out and see what you're doing. If it sounds like you're pretty popular, so but thank you very much. But yeah, we want to come to the UK sometime in the summer. We're waiting to see when the scheduled flights in September come out of next year, because we want to see if they're cheaper. But all the flights from like late spring for the rest of the summer are pretty much the same price, so it's going to happen. We're just waiting to see if it's going to be any cheaper in September of next year. So it's not going to be in the next 6 months. The earliest we'll come over there is late spring. But we are coming. And it's going to be, we want to go for like almost 2 weeks because we want to drive all around the towns and stuff. So it should be good.
Lad and Dad Detectorists donated £2 through Super Chat. Paul Smith, comedian, Hot Water Comedy Club. Scouser.
Paul Smith. Comedy Club.
MJ donated £2 through Super Chat. React to Snuffbox the boyfriend's scenes, so funny.
Snuffbox the boyfriend's scenes? I don't know. That sounds like it's that might get me kicked off here. And Andy, the smell of Reeves and Mortimer.
Andy Legg donated £5 through Super Chat.
Thank you very much.
The smell of Reeves and Mortimer.
God, I can't keep up with you guys. It really is cool interacting with you guys. Little Britain, I wrote that down. Little Britain Mike, I wrote that down. Little Britain must be one of the top ones, so I'll check that out soon. Harry Enfield, Wibbly Wobbly, Randy, Old Ladies. That Harry and Paul one, I could not remember getting suggestions for Harry and Paul specifically. I got a lot of suggestions for Harry Enfield, but at the time I found Harry and Paul on accident, and I was so mad that nobody suggested that to me before. Maybe you did, but I don't know.
£10 through Super Chat. Hello, you Muppet. You got to see Brass Eye Petergeddon, the best satire you will ever see. Cheers.
Thank you very much. D. Canmore. Appreciate you. Okay, so Brass Eye. My frickin' pen is falling apart. That's how much I'm writing down. I'm gonna get back in there. Okay. Now, Mr. Bean, you know what? I'm going to write Mr. Bean down because I'm aware of who he is, but I don't think I've watched a single thing of Mr. Bean. So, bottom. Mike D, I got it. Bottom. I got it written down. Father Ted, I wrote that down. League of Gentlemen, I actually remember that being suggested before. Here is a question, though, for all you Muppets out there. I am looking to do more movie reactions. They're going to be highly edited because they have to be. But if you have any movie suggestions that you guys would like me to watch, and it has to be something I've never seen before, obviously. But I would love to get some movie reactions in because I really like doing those.
Brandon SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. React to Derek Outtakes Series 1 and 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've seen a couple episodes of Derek. I think it was from season 1, but I tried to do a reaction to the outtakes from that show and they got blocked, so I don't know if I could actually pull that one off. And El Nino, it's going to pop up in a second, but somebody said Hot Fuzz. I'll write that down. I've heard of that. Layer Cake I've actually seen. I really like that movie. That's a very good movie. Train Spotting. I've heard of that, never watched it though.
El Nino donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Phoenix Knights. Pen 1's Bouncy Castle.
Phoenix Knights. Penis Bouncy Castle.
Adam Little donated £2 through Super Chat. Jim Davidson, Cinderella.
Jim Davidson, Cinderella. Thank you very much for the super chat. All right, I almost got 3 pages in now. Friday Night Dinner, I got that written down. Snatch. I've actually watched that, MJ. You can see the reaction on the channel if you scroll down the videos.
Donated £5 through Super Chat. Your channel is bent.
Thank you, Alfred. You're the man. Team America. I don't think there's an American who hasn't seen that. If you ever see a reaction video to Team America, where they're like, oh, I've never seen this before, this is the first time seeing it, they're lying. They're absolutely lying, because we've all seen it. Shaun of the Dead. That sounds familiar. Shaun of the Dead.
Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch donated £2.
That's a good one. Thank you, Eve.
Movie, Green Street. Green Street Hooligans in US.
Green Street Hooligans. I've heard of that, never watched it.
Luke Wilson donated £2 through Super Chat. Debbie does Dallas for your OnlyFans opts.
Yeah. Oh my god. Thank you, Will 10. Luke, maybe I'll write that one down. Taskmaster. I need more Taskmaster. You're
Dave
right.
Stoley 007 donated £2 through Super Chat.
Dave Stoley. Thank you, Dave.
Will 10 donated £2 through Super Chat. Greg Davis, Chris Eubank impression.
Chris Eubank impression. Okay. Thank you very much, Will 10. Actually, Emma, thank you for reminding me. Peter Kay. There's like something about Peter Kay that has to do with dogging that everybody's saying I should react to.
Oliver Bengilly donated £5 through Super Chat. Bent is gay. Bender is a gay.
Thank you. Thank you, Oliver. Spaceballs, I've seen that. Love Spaceballs. It's an absolute, Nick K, it's an absolute must if you were going to watch the Only Fools and Horses that you watched from the beginning. Clips don't do it justice. I've been told that a lot. So, that's why I'm kind of avoiding doing it. I don't know if they put full episodes up on YouTube, but... Oh my god. Feisty one you are!
Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch donated £2 through Super Chat. Any chance of 2 girls 1 cup on Patreon?
2 girls 1 cup? Feisty one you are! Caddyshack, I've seen that. Red Dwarf, a comedy sci-fi. I'll write that one down. Comedy sci-fi. I don't think I've ever seen a comedy sci-fi. But like I was saying, we will try to make a trip to the UK. The earliest it will be is like the end of spring. We probably end up there in the summertime because that's when it will be the most fun, I think. So there's that. Vicar of Dibley. What is that? Okay. So Mickey Flanagan, can I come in your house? Now, I'm not too big on Mickey Flanagan. I tried to do a couple reactions and like I didn't really laugh. So, and I think I said that before on one video or something. And there was like several people who were like, well, you're not smart enough to understand him. And I'm like, man, well, whatever. But I have gotten the can I come in your house suggestion before, so I wrote that down. We'll see what happens. Johnny Depp on Vicar of Dibley. So Johnny Depp's on there. Okay. Don't forget to visit Wales. I won't, Ryan. Trust me.
£5 through Super Chat. Hope watching tweeners again knowing what Bender means.
Yeah, those in-betweener reactions aren't going away. Even though I do have to cut some things every time to prevent them from getting blocked, those will not stop. So you have no worries there. Yes, I have found out what a bender is. What do you do for a living? I work in the restaurant business.
Oliver Pengilly donated £2 through Super Chat. Less gel in your hair.
That's funny, Oliver. Thank you. I actually can't because I have a massive calic problem. My hair goes everywhere, so...
Hammy donated £2 through Super Chat. React to a comedian called Bernard Manning.
Bernard Manning. I think people have suggested him before. I think he's an old school comedian, right? I gotta get back into Dave Allen. I really miss doing Dave Allen reactions, so I gotta start doing him again. When's the next In-Betweeners reaction, Jason? It's probably gonna drop on Monday or Tuesday. Can I cook? I can cook, actually. What is Boomer's first name? Oh, Craig. You're getting very inquisitive here. Actually, we are going to visit. I have York actually written down somewhere as a must-go-to place in the UK and in northern England, so... What's this, The Muppet Show? It sure is. It damn well sure is. Dylan Moran? We'll check him out.
Fate Trip donated £2 through Super Chat. Men behaving badly and Lee Mac's show not going out.
Lee Mac not going out. Okay.
Chris W donated 79 pence through Super Chat.
Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you, Fate Trip. Men behaving badly. That was the second one. And then what was the other one? When is Patreon coming? I still don't even know if I'm going to do one, Cameron. Hold on one second.
Oliver Bengilly donated £2 through Super Chat. Gel or not, you are hotter than me. No Bender.
Thank you, Oliver. I think you became one of my favorites, Oliver. You're funny. Yeah, Cameron, I don't even know if I'm going to do a Patreon. The only reason I'm thinking about it is because they keep I still have to cut certain material from the in-betweeners reactions, but it is what it is. I'm basically just watching something. But I could do other things to put on the Patreon, too, that could be exclusive. But it's still, the whole thing about making people go to a whole other platform to, basically just watch me watch other stuff. It's very conflicting to me. So I don't even know if I'm still going to do it.
Donated £2 through Super Chat. Do you have a Patreon? Love your reactions.
No, I do not. I'm still debating whether I'm going to do it or not. Thank you by the way, Adam, for the £2. Yeah, it's like I do want to get those, because every episode of the In-Betweeners I have to cut, it's either like I have to cut one segment or two. It's always like a 4-minute segment or 2 4-minute segments, which equals 8 minutes. And those are the ones that are the most frustrating because you cut 8 minutes of a 20-minute show. But the whole reason I'm even debating doing a Patreon is just to get those so I can show you guys that part of the reaction. But it's frustrating, but it is what it is, and I didn't make the show, so you got to kind of work your way around that. And some people have said, oh, you should create a Patreon. We would follow you. And then there's others who. I actually had a guy who messaged me on one of the videos when I was talking about it, and he said that he unsubbed at the mere mention of a Patreon. And I said, okay, suit yourself. I still don't even know if I'm going to do it, but he was really pissed off about it. So, I don't want to do it, but if you guys really want the full reactions that bad, then maybe I'm going to have to. It's one of those things.
Don Gibbons donated £2 through Super Chat. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you, Donna. Is that referring to me or give you more reactions? I don't know. Was that a thirst donation? I'm not sure, but thank you. Actually, talking about the trip to the UK again, I'm really looking forward to visiting Scotland. And that's another reason why I want to do it this summertime, because I don't want to be freezing my balls off. But Scotland is every video or picture I've seen of Scotland, the landscape looks absolutely amazing.
Will 10 donated £2 through Super Chat. Grimsby Brothers film.
Grimsby Brothers film? I don't know what that is.
Oliver Bengilly donated £5 through Super Chat. Friends, new friends, oh new friends, are we new friends? New friends.
Thank you, Oliver. You're a maniac, dude. I love you.
Eve Barlow's Rotten Crotch donated £2 through Super Chat. The Grand Tour and Clarkson's Farm.
Clarkson's Farm, and from the comments of today's video, I found out that basically the new Top Gear show is Grand Tour on Amazon. So, do Bill Burr and Conan. I've seen a lot of those. Tavares, that's I've seen a lot of those, so it wouldn't be a genuine reaction. But I would still probably laugh my ass off the entire time because he's so It's like he's just being normal, and everybody in the crowd thinks he's a maniac, and it's just like he's actually making sense when he's making these, even though they're hilarious in his own way when he's trying to make a point across. It's one of the funniest things ever. Cats, come to York. That's a definite must. I will come to York. When we do come to the United Kingdom, it's not just going to be London. It's similar to the trip we just did to Greece. Everybody who goes to Greece usually just goes to, I call them the big three islands that everybody goes to. You got Santorini, you got Mykonos, and you got Corfu. And those are like I think Corfu's on, no, I don't know. But those are the three where like all the vacationers go. We did Mykonos because we were like, well, we got to check one of them out. But we spent time in Athens. I drove down to the Peloponnese and visited Sparta because I've always wanted to see the Peloponnese.
Don donated £2 through Super Chat. TV
show, gimme. Okay, Donna, thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I always wanted to drive down and see the Peloponnese. That's not a place that a lot of tourists go. And we could tell when we got there because there was like no English speak. I mean, everybody there speaks English, but like there are no first language English speakers there. So, but we wanted to do a bunch of Greece, not just the vacation islands. So we have the same exact attitude towards the United Kingdom. We don't just want to spend time in London. I want to drive to a bunch of different towns and stay there for a night. Go to Scotland, then go to Northern Ireland and Ireland. So.
Charlie was donated £2 through Super Chat. Grimsby Brothers is a GR8 suggestion. So funny.
Grimsley Brothers, thank you, Charlie. Appreciate that. It's a great suggestion. I just wrote it down, so yeah.
Joe Barron donated £1.79 through Super Chat. The Royal Family, Phoenix Knights, and Bottom.
I just wrote both of those down like about 5 minutes ago, so thank you, Joe Barron. Appreciate you, man.
MJ donated £2 through Super Chat. You should tip the guy reading these Super Chats.
Nah, sometimes he gets mad at me. So, I don't think he deserves one. Thank you, MJ.
Will 10 donated £2 through Super Chat. Life's Too Short is funny.
Life's Too Short. I've seen that. Very funny, you're right. Thank you for the donation. Kirsty, did you play Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Yes. Yes, I played it the day it came out. That's like ancient Greece and ancient Rome are like my two favorite historical places to read about. But I've always been more interested in ancient Greece. So when that game came out, I was like, well, I got to get that as soon as it comes out. And I did. And it was an amazing game. That was one of the most fun games I ever played. I'm not like too big on Assassin's Creed. I have played a couple games, but it's not like, the greatest franchise in the world to me. But if you put anything in ancient Greece, I'm going to watch it, buy it, consume it, whatever.
Chat. Are you my real dad? Me love you time, daddy.
Thank you, Luke. Oh my God.
Paul Helsby donated £1 through Super Chat.
Freddie Starr. Thank you, Paul. Freddie Starr. I don't think I've done Freddie Starr, but I think he's been mentioned before. TV show Bo Selecta.
Watch Read Play Retro donated £2 through Super Chat. Farts loudly.
Thank you very much for the $2 Watch Read Play Retro. And how are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you.
Charlie was donated £2 through Super Chat. Friday night dinner and plebs are also hilarious.
Is plebs a show? I got Friday night dinner written down, so thank you, Charlie. But is plebs a separate show?
Chris Gatesco donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Chris. Watch the In-Betweeners movie. That I will. We'll probably do the seasons first, but the two Ronnie's pronunciation problems.
$2.99 through Super Chat. Come visit us in Melbourne, Australia.
I actually always wanted to go to Australia too.
Paul Helsby
Thank you very
donated
much.
£1 through Super Chat.
Troy KM, thank you very much, by the way. The only thing that's kind of scary about Australia is the wildlife you have there. It's kind of intimidating. But I imagine it's just amazing over there. I love the Australian accent too. That might be one of my favorite accent, actually. Australian
Brandon
accent.
SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. How did you and Queen Boomer meet?
Me and Queen Boomer met through work, Brandon. Thank you again.
Remembrance donated 20 Danish kroner through Super Chat. Thanks for some of the best in-between-us reactions.
Thank you very much. What was that name again? Remembrance? Yeah, Remembrance. Thank you very much for the donation. Hope everything is well in the...
donated £5 through Super Chat. You should definitely do a Stockport meetup. See the mighty county at Edgeley Park, onto Burbage to see where Oasis grew up, then a rush home curry.
All right. Eve Barlow's Rotten Shoes. A Stockport meetup. I don't know what that is, but I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much. But yeah, me and Queen Boomer met through work. We were actually just friends for like 3 years before we started dating. So, and I think that helped us immensely with our relationship because by the time we started dating, we were already really good friends. So, my advice for people who are looking for love, be friends with somebody first because that's like the first time it's really happened for both of us and it's working out great. So, gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, that's the name of a show.
Through Super Chat. E-Plebs is a show, similar humor to In-Between-Us.
Okay. That's all you had to say. I'm sold now. That's great. I love the In-Betweeners, man. This country. I noticed that's been up in the chat now for a while, so this country. Wow. Almost got 4 pages full on 2 pieces of paper, and that's the only pieces of paper that I brought. Dylan got Goodwin, this country.
Donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Lickalotopus.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Remembrance donated 20 Danish kroner through Super Chat. The Windsors, with Harry Enfield as Prince Charles.
Okay. Sold. That's brilliant. Thank you, Remembrance. Yeah, anything In-Betweeners or Harry Enfield right now is like my favorites to do right now.
Jason Young donated £20 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Jason. Wow. That's a lot, man. Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. I can't even keep up with you guys with these chats now.
Super Chat. Misfits. One of the funniest shows.
Misfits. Thank you, Alan. The creator of the Turing test. So, thank you very much, Alan Turing.
Chris Gatesco donated £1.79 through Super Chat.
Still game, still game, still game. I'm actually getting ready to do another still game one. I kind of did the first one of that and In-Betweeners at the same time.
Brandon SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. That's absolutely the best way, I totally agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't just stay, like, you know, if you see London, if you go to London, you're not seeing England. You're just seeing London. So to go to London and be like, yeah, I went to England, get out of here. You know, it's like coming to New York City and saying, well, I saw America. Well, if you go to the rest of America, it's nothing like New York City. And in fact, the people tend to be much nicer than if you were in New York City. So, you know, you know, you got different types of people across the country. And it was like the same with Greece. Like the people in the Peloponnese of Greece were so much different than the people of Athens. You know, Athens, if you ask somebody, you know, because they all speak English there in Greece. It's their second language, but they all know it. The only person we met that didn't speak English was an 8-year-old kid. So everybody else spoke perfect English. But in Athens, whenever we would ask questions to, you know, if we needed help with something, there were a couple times where people were like didn't really want to talk to us. But it was a minority of people. I don't want to give Athens a bad name. It was fantastic. But in the Peloponnese, we would, you know, ask questions in English, and people would be like so excited to talk to us. They're like, "Oh shit, an American's here." Because I imagine they don't get many tourists down there, so when they actually meet people who are not from that part of the world, they were probably like, "Oh, how are you?" You know. Women know your limits, Mana. I've done that one. I think me and Queen Boomer actually did that one. The 51st State, or Formula 51, as you Yanks call it.
Canmore donated £5 through Super Chat. Harry Enfield, the South African pharmacist, very funny 6 sketches.
I'm writing it down. Thank you very much.
The Magnificent Woo donated £4.49 through Super Chat. How many bears would Bear Grylls grill if Bear Grylls could grill bears? None, he's a vegetarian.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, well, let's let this one come through first.
Leo P donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Sent to all by Michael McIntyre.
Send to all. Thank you, Michael.
Caesar donated £10 through Super Chat. Love your work, sir! Exclamation mark. ... Peep show, please, whenever you get the time. You won't be disappointed.
Thank you very much, CCR. Appreciate the hell out of that, man. And yes, I got the Peep Show written down. There was a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, because I'm like looking to do a lot of reaction videos to movies now.
Remembrance donated 20 Danish kroner through Super Chat. My nan's from Glasgow, but Edinburgh is brilliant.
I've got both of those planned, so you don't have to worry. Thank you very much, Remembrance.
Dave Stoley 007 donated £2 through Super Chat. Boomer check Frankie Allen, viral video 6 minutes.
Frankie Allen, 6 minutes. Okay. Thank you very much for the Super Chat. There's a Samuel L. Jackson movie where I think he's in Liverpool or something, and like he has to create like a drug or something for somebody. I've never seen it, but I know the concept of the movie. 51st State? Is that what it's called? And he's wearing a kilt the entire time? Yeah, 51st State. Okay. I remember seeing like a scene from that somewhere, and I was like, what movie is this? Because I'm a big Samuel L. Jackson fan, so.
Leo P donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Bring back the squeaky chair. Love your videos.
The squeaky chair. I think I fixed the squeaky chair permanently. I don't know. Maybe it's trying to come back a little bit. Not really.
Faith Trip donated £2 through Super Chat. A bit of Fry and Laurie, a great show, a classic.
Fry and Laurie. Okay. Thank you very much for the donation. Wow, I've been here on here for almost an hour. You know, talking to you guys, which I love to do, but time flies when I talk to you guys, actually.
Troy donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Olo olo. Funniest UK TV show ever made.
Allo, allo. Okay. Thank you very much for the donation.
Hammy donated £2 through Super Chat. How old are you and Queen? Do you have kids together?
Well, let's see. I'm 34. Queen Boomer is 26. And no, we do not have kids together. Don't bring that up to the Queen, because she will demand them from me.
So, now you guys know how old I am. I need to walk around with a cane all the time.
Your boys took one hell of a beating. Just incredible. What are you talking about? You better not be talking about my Buccaneers, because they're 2-0. Somebody said aloe aloe is awful. Well, you know. Do you have kids separately? No, we do not. Northern Hardcore. 4 weddings and a funeral? Okay, I'll write that one down.
Gazendo donated 79 pence through Super Chat.
Thank you very much, Gazendo! Are you guys still just practicing for kids?
That
was best comment!
Super Chat. Are you staying on long because I've got stuff to do?
Art Monkey, you are the man. No, I actually plan on getting off soon. I've just lost track of time. Because I've enjoyed talking to you guys so much that it feels like it's only been 20 minutes. So. Thank you, Art Monkey. That was good.
Jamie the Plonker donated £1.79.
Jamie the Plonker.
Super Chat. Hi matey. Trigger Happy TV series 1 to 3.
Trigger Happy. Thank you very much for the super chat. Series. Oh my god, I got a giant list of suggestions for reaction videos now. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. And thank you for making me laugh too. Because basically done nothing today, and I was just being lazy, and now I feel all energetic because I've been laughing. Okay. What's behind the name Boomer? Now, Paul, I've answered this question a couple times. I don't think I've answered it in a live video before, though, so I'll answer that one. That was actually, because, some of you guys have found out I work in the restaurant industry, and I'm in my 30s. So, in the restaurant industry, you work with a lot of young people from the ages, from like 17 to 23. A lot of people in between that age range. And, sometimes they know I'm in my 30s, so sometimes they would call me a boomer. And they would hit me with that, okay, boomer, kind of thing.
The Magnificent Woo donated £1.79 through Super Chat. I need a dump, but it just won't come. Frustrating.
That doesn't sound good, the Magnificent Woo. I hope you're doing okay. And if you need assistance, let me know. But yeah, all the youngins at work would, if I said something, they would go, okay, boomer. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I call myself the king of the boomers? Because it's not like they don't like me. They say it as like a rib, because they do like me there. But I took that and was like, you know what? I'll just call myself King Boomer. Why not? And that's how that came about.
Alex Pollington donated £2 through Super Chat. Outnumbered, Citizen Khan and Peter Serafinowicz show.
Citizen Khan. How do you con and outnumbered? Thank you, Alex. I actually don't even have room anymore. Peter, God, that's a twisty name. Sarah Finnowicks.
Remembrance donated 20 Danish kroner through Super Chat. Sorry? Have I been sending you money, you bender?
You have Remembrance, and you're the man. If you need assistance, Taco Bell is open till 11. Yeah. Oh my God. Ronnie Pickering. I heard that it was the anniversary of Ronnie Pickering Day. Somebody said in a comment in one of the videos the other day. I wonder if that's true.
Canmore donated £5 through Super Chat. You have made enough money tonight to bail out the Trump family.
I don't want to. I don't want to help any politician ever. Ever. But thank you for the super chat.
Leo P donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Raf Airman by Armstrong and Miller. Brilliant.
Thank you for that, Chad. Armstrong and Miller. Okay. Thank you, Leo. King, do you like Shameless? Yeah, I'm not like the biggest Shameless fan, but I've seen it.
Through Super Chat. You have made me laugh so much recently. Are you actually American to enjoy our humor so much? And when in Edinburgh, let me know. Ritz your Highland Muppet.
A Highland Muppet. I like that ending. Thank you, Stuart, so much. Appreciate that, man. And yes, and I'm actually American. And I'm glad to have made you laugh. Anytime I can make someone laugh or smile, it's an honor. Because some people are going through rough times. And anytime that I've done even the littlest thing to brighten someone's day, it's a special thing, and it makes me really happy to know that I'm making a difference, even if it's very minuscule. So. There's someone in your wardrobe trying to escape. I can hear them. I missed you, man. Where are you from in America, FR? I am from Maryland. The great state of Maryland. But I don't live there anymore because I got tired of the cold, so I moved down south to Florida.
Barlow's Rotten Crotch donated £5 through Super Chat. I remember when the Queen died. My mum rang me and said turn on the news but make sure you have tissues handy. Not my proudest fap.
Thank you for the super chat, Eve. Wow. Love to see you in New York for a pie and some nice traditional ale. I love a traditional ale, and York is one of the places that I was on my list for must go in the UK. So, Phil Mason, King Boomer, how you doing, you Muppet? I'm doing great, you Muppet. Doing great. Where Embrace the Suck 21 are? Yeah, they're from Maryland too. That's how I found their channel. They got a big Maryland flag. That flag, if you guys are followers of Embrace the Suck 21, I believe most of you are, maybe, but I know a lot of you are. That flag that they have in the background of their reaction videos, that's the Maryland flag. It's the greatest flag of all the states. And yeah, I'm from where they're from. I'm not there anymore though. I live in Florida, but If I ever go back, I'll probably try to do a
£1
collab with them. Why not? Thank you, Jason Young. Taskmaster's on the list.
Keith Fatsword donated £2 through Super Chat. Getting zero and live and so we can react to your vids. Smiley face.
I'm sure you would like that. Thank you for the donation, Broke That Sword.
I124Q donated £1.79 through Super Chat. You always cheer me up. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, 124Q. Anytime I can help make someone laugh or smile, even if it makes the smallest difference in somebody's day, it's always a pleasure and an honor. Because a lot of people are going through a lot of things all over the world, and you don't really know how someone's feeling. So if you have a positive impact on anybody, it's always a good thing, and I thank you. So. What do you think of soccer? Honest opinion. First of all, it's football. No, I'm just kidding. You know, I never had any inclination to, it was never appealing to me. However, I do.
£1 through Super Chat.
Thank you, Stuart. I do want to go to a game there because the atmosphere seems out of this world. So not so much for the game, because the game still doesn't have... It's more appealing now, and anytime the World Cup's on, I tend to watch matches there. But that's pretty much it. But the fact that you guys have such an amazing atmosphere at your venues when you guys have soccer games on, it's... I want to be there for it and actually attend a game. So that's my opinion on it. It's like one of those things where, what's happening at the event isn't really a big deal. I want to be a part of it and be a part of the atmosphere. So that's what's appealing to me.
49 pence through Super Chat. I had a shock recently when misunderstanding how to use a roll-on deodorant. Instructions said to use push-up bottom. It stung. Stuart McLean donated
Oh my God.
through
Magnificent Woo, you're a maniac. Thank you, Stuart, again. What do you call a dog with no legs? Whatever you want, it won't come. You guys are crazy.
Donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I love King Boomer.
Thank you, John Nelson, and I love you. In a Bender way. So.
Simon Wilson donated £10.
You guys are crazy. Simon Wilson, thank you so much. Can't believe you guys send me all these super chats, man. And we're going on 70 minutes almost. I'm going to wrap this up soon. But if you got any more questions, I'll probably stick around for another 10 minutes or so. So if you got any more questions, throw them at me. Hit me. Because if I can't do any more reaction suggestions, because you got one page, you got the back of that page, and then you got this one, and then this one, where I ran out of room, so I got things on the side here. So many suggestions, and thank you guys so much for them, because I need them. So. Glasgow. Well, I'm going to hit there too. Don't worry about it, Stuart. Like I said, we want to drive. We don't just want to hit London. We want to hit, towns too, like small towns. We want to see the countryside.
Donated £5 through Super Chat. Never watched reactions before, but I love KB and QB so genuine. Love your banter. Pack some Graham Norton woolly ball warmers for your visit to Scotland. Smiley face.
Thank you, Tripemonger. That was a very, very kind and generous comment, so thank you very much. Deeply appreciate that. When is the next In-Betweener scheduled for an upload? It's either going to drop Monday or Tuesday. We still haven't done it, but, you know, Sunday me and the Queen are going to start doing a few more videos. We usually start them on Sunday, and then you see them posted on Monday and throughout the rest of the week. Your subscriber levels are going through the roof. You're nearly up to Embrace the Suck 21 and well deserved. I crack up when you lose it. Thank you. That's a good comment. My subscriber levels are shooting up, and so are my Instagram levels. By the way, my Instagram follows have shot through the roof ever since the Greece trip because I guess I was advertising it more. But
John Nelson donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Can I find you on Thief Finder? If so, URL Plaza.
No, John. No, you can't. No, you can't. But thank you. But yeah, I had like 200 something followers on the Instagram page, and then I started advertising it right before we went to Greece, and it's now almost at 1,000. So you guys have been fantastic with that. In fact, if you want to check it out, it's in the description below this live stream, I believe. So if you want to follow us on that, you can click that and maybe help us get up to 1,000. I don't post as much as I would want to on there, just because, you know, we're busy. But I try to do what I can on there to let you guys check out a more personal side of us. So, damn, what a shame, John. You could have just wrote that regularly, John. Damn, what a shame. But thank you. Still Game is the funniest UK show ever. I would disagree. I think the In-Betweeners is funnier. But I've only done one Still Game episode, but I plan on doing this week. I plan on doing the second one. So.
John Nelson donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Damn, what a shame.
When is the next In-Betweeners coming out? It's coming out Monday or Tuesday. Man, like I said, you guys have. I put out one, and immediately they're like, "Give me more! Give me more! Give me more!" You guys are crazy when it comes to In-Betweeners stuff, but it's good because it's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. It's troubling editing that one. One, because I have to take out certain stuff, and then two, I have to edit certain stuff because I found out the hard way that there's quite a few nudity stuff on there and things. So.
John Nelson donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you, John.
To support the legend.
You are the legend, my friend. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. What is that, Tia Miller? What about reacting to rude and unusual British place names and towns of villages? I'm just going to write one last thing. So, British towns and villages in rude. That's what I'll write down.
Craig McGowan donated £2 through Super Chat. Briefcase Wanker greetings from Scotland.
Briefcase Wanker? I don't know what that is. Thank you, Craig, though. Appreciate you, man.
David Lewis donated £2 through Super Chat. 25th November is England v USA at the World Cup.
And the United States is going to get their shit pushed in. We are not good at soccer. But thank you, David Lewis, for the donation. I'll probably watch that, but it's not going to be fun for me because that's not our sport. We're not good at it. At least the men aren't. The women are much better at it than the men are. But if you set up a P.O. box, we can send you the second-hand cheap DVD box sets and cheap Region 2 DVD player then. Well, I got DVD player in my PC, so I've actually thought about setting up a P.O. box, but all right, I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute because I've been on here way too long, and I gotta get ready to go to work.
Scottish FM donated £2 through Super Chat. You should do chew in the fat best of the big man.
Chew in the fat, I'll write it down.
Brandon SC donated £1.79 through Super Chat. Do you believe in God?
Oh, Brandon getting real personal. Thank you, Brandon, for the super chat. No, I do not believe in God. But I'm not one of these atheists who believes you should shit on other people for believing in God. It's up to you. Religious freedom. You know, believe what you want to believe. But no, I do not believe in God. I was raised Catholic, and if you're raised Catholic in the United States, I think that's the best way of creating atheists, in my opinion. There's a lot of people who are well-known atheists here in the States were raised Catholic. Wow, questions are getting weird. Troy KM, yeah, a little bit, but sometimes they're not even questions.
Remembrance donated 50 Danish kroner through Super Chat. Any chance of you doing in-between-us outtakes, behind-the-scenes stuff, road trip and more after the show? Would love to have a Patreon for it.
I would love to do in-betweeners outtakes. That's actually a really good idea, so thank you, Remembrance. That's a very good suggestion. I actually really like that suggestion. I wonder if they're on YouTube. If they are, then thank you, JPD. You have a great day, sir. And thank you.
Scottish FM donated £2 through Super Chat. Last time England and USA played, it was a draw 1-1.
Was it? Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, I think I remember that. I think I watched that, actually. It just I forgot about it until you just mentioned that. But thank you for the €2 pounds.
£1.79 through Super Chat. Watch Brassic, it's just
Brassic?
in between us.
Okay. And what was the question that I wanted to answer? Did you get, Chris Davies, did you get chicken gyros in Greece? Absolutely. And they are much better than the ones here. That's for sure. Girlfriend is mad at you for ruining our evening meal out plan. Don't blame me for that. Don't blame me for that, sir.
For ruining our evening meal out plan.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up because I got to start getting ready for work. But thank you guys so much. First time I watched your channel, I thought you was a meathead angry man. Well, I'm definitely not a meathead because I'm not jacked. I haven't done much working out in the last couple of years, especially now that I had that back injury. So, but I actually plan on getting back in the gym soon, ironically. But there was a time about 12, 13 years ago where I was not jacked, but fit and ripped up, which means like toned. Basically, the best translation is I looked good without a shirt on. These days, not so much. But I haven't gotten super fat or anything, so I'm proud of that. But I will be getting back in the gym soon, but I'm not a meathead. But thank you very much for the donation. It's all on YouTube, yes. Night from Denmark. Thank you, Remembrance, for all the donations. And thank you, anybody who put in a super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are way too kind and way too funny at times. And I love it. I love interacting with you guys. No disrespect to the
Remembrance
the few Americans
through Super Chat.
who,
It's all on YouTube. Yes, winking face. Knight from Denmark.
once again, thank you, Remembrance. No disrespect to the Americans who follow this channel, but interacting with people from other parts of the world is so much more fun to me. Because I interact with Americans every day, and we're, if we want to react with people from other countries, then we got to go north or south. A lot of us are scared to cross the Atlantic or the Pacific because the oceans are fucking huge, and it takes a lot of time and money to get across there. So this has been a real treat, and I'm going to continue to be doing reaction videos, and I'm probably going to dive into other stuff too and see what you guys think of that. So there's a lot of exciting things coming up that I want to get done, so be on the lookout for those. And yes, Tia, I've got a lot of suggestions now, you're right. But thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and the Queen does too. She would be saying that even more if she were here. So I believe I can't speak for her saying she loves you guys too. So thank you guys. I will be seeing you again soon. I don't know if I'm going to do another live stream anytime soon. If anybody was curious, people who watch those classic gamer live streams I used to do, I'm not going to be doing those for a while, not for a few months, because I found out that the reason that the streams kept crashing was because my internet is not even good enough to support this live stream, even though this one's pretty simple. But that's the reason I stopped those. But I'm under contract for that particular internet connection, unfortunately. So when that expires, I'm going to upgrade to a much better one, and then I'll start doing more live streams of classic gaming and stuff like that, if you were wondering what happened to those. So thank you guys so much, and you guys stay safe out there, and be on the lookout for King Queen Boomer coming to the UK. The earliest is late spring, but probably in the summertime is when we're going to show up. And we will definitely look forward to meeting a couple of you Boomerites over there. So, all right, you guys have a lovely day, and stay safe, and hope all is well. You guys have a good one. Peace out, everybody.